Hello there folks, Steve here. Most of you probably know who I am. I just like to come out in the forest and have a talk and a walk, and today I thought I'd just sit myself down and in the sunlight. I was thinking back to the first impulse I got to make this channel, to make my channel, and to begin to speak about the world, to speak about problems that people have that people don't like to share, unpopular truth. And all my life until I started this channel, which was I think in 2009 or something, and all of my life I'd considered it other people's jobs to talk about politics, to talk about particular things, problems in society. I didn't really consider that I had a voice, a public voice. I always considered I had a different talent. I could play guitar, I could write songs and make artwork, so I chose to be an entertainer, a musician, a performer. And it wasn't really until, a few years ago really, that I decided that watching a lot of internet and watching a lot of alternative media and news and trying to make sense of things, I realised there's a lot of celebrities out there, a lot of people, popular voices who are talking about things that I may feel strongly about. But they always seem to hit a brick wall with their information. I never seem to come any further. And then watching them over a long period of time, those same celebrities seem to be going over the same things, and very rarely actually bringing any new information. It's more of a fixed philosophy of their own, or something that started them with the channel or whatever. And they pursue that on and on. And I find sometimes the celebrities it's going to be very difficult for him or her to break their own cycle because of the fear of losing such a big audience. Suddenly, if I'm a football fan and I like the green team, and then suddenly I change my mind and like the blue team because my friend or something's joined or something, then it's a big problem of finding, leaving those fans and finding new fans. So it's, in a way, the celebrity is bound by his audience. Now I knew that with the music, I'd go on stage, I'd play 3 songs, the audience would cheer more at one of the 3 songs, so that would influence me as a songwriter to tend to write more like that, more like I'm a cook serving a meal for a restaurant audience, and trying to find out what the people like. But because I was already a musician, already a performer, I didn't really have this desire with my channel to become successful or popular or anything, because I felt the best way of me to get popular would be just simply to play my guitar. That's what I do best. But like I say, the guitar doesn't tell the truth about corruption in government, or it doesn't tell us about the dangers in food or in the media and things. The guitar music lifts our spirit. Art lifts our spirit and inspires us to be alive, to fight for good, to fight against evil if there is any evil, to break our fears and to stop fearing others and stuff. That's what music can do. But like I say, getting back onto the thing, I decided to start talking, but I didn't want to put on a performance. I didn't want to choose a topic. I wanted to come on here and be that other half of me, the person, the man who wants to speak to the world, to get things off his chest, to share his wisdoms in the idea that the mainstream media is scared. All the celebrities are scared to tell you everything. They'll limit it. They'll keep you in their dark. Because of fear, because of not knowing, why tell you something, the audience, if I'm not sure of it myself. But I decided to try something different. I decided, because I'd lost hope and faith in everything, really, in a way. I thought to myself, I've got to get on this platform and say something. I've got to do that. And if there's a God, or if there's a cosmos, or a universe, or a divine force, or angels, or anything out there, this is what I was saying back then. To you, higher forces, if there's anything out there, then help me now. This is your last chance to prove that any existence of any greater force than myself, any God, cosmos, whatever you want to call it. I didn't really care. I was just starting this channel and I thought, right, this audience is going to eat me alive if I say the wrong things. This public is just going to troll me to death and you know, just argue me into insanity. And so I thought, okay, if there's a God out there, if there's a divine spirit out there, show me, guide me somehow on this journey of this channel. You know, this is not easy. And I knew that I had to talk from the heart, and that meant that there was certain restrictions that I set to my videos. I needed to be able to contemplate a little about what I wanted to say, turn the camera on, preferably out in the nature where the energy is positive, where I'm getting a positive energy and not just giving you my wrath or turmoil or giving you my, you know, I'm actually trying to create a bridge between the goodness and the bad, you know, the things, the problems that we need solving. So I'm out here in this forest, and I know I need to speak from the heart. That means that it needs to be maybe 2 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe an hour, but there's no edit. I've not edited one video. I've not edited anything out that I've ever said, because I always feel if I get into a really good vibe and speak from the heart, then I shouldn't worry about the little mistakes I make, because them little mistakes show you, the audience, that I'm not scripting this, that I do make mistakes, that I'm human, that it's like a tree. They look the same, but they're all a little bit different, and then I began to realise where God was, where the divine force was, and it's you, it's in me, and if I can hear it in me, I can hear it in you. I can see it and I can feel it in you, the viewer, the ones who writes me comments, the ones who gives me so much inspiration and information, you know. The stuff that I share isn't mine, you know. I've maybe thought about little pieces of it and put it into place and given you it back, and so you can say, oh, that makes more sense than that, you know, the square shape fits in the square hole, but it's not my information. And so this is an interaction, a relationship between me and you, and it works best when we can see our human traits and see the heart and see a little bit of passion in me, that I'm not just trying to get views, I'm not just trying to build an audience, I'm not trying to change the world through popularity, I'm not trying to create a team of people that's big enough to outnumber anything. My true belief is that if I can share information that you shared with me, and that we can share it with each other till we reach a reasoning and an understanding as individuals within yourself, not between us. We don't need to agree. You need to agree with yourself. I need to agree with myself. Because most of the time, you know, you can find yourself arguing things that you're not actually even resolved within yourself. You know, just to play a role in an argument. Now, I believe that if you had 1,000 people or 10,000 people, if they're all just like not awake and just following the leader, then either we need to make sure the people like us, anarchists, are making damn good rules for those who need leaders, you know, because an anarchist can't force anarchy on everybody. So obviously the anarchist has to provide solutions for those who don't want to be anarchists. You know, otherwise we can't be anarchists. You know, you get what I'm saying? So it's about individuals like being powerful, and it's only as strong as the powerful ones come together. You know, there's going to be a lot of people who need leading. You know, the children, those who you know, those who have gone little, those who need more experience about life. You know, we need to. It's a collective thing, but it's an individual thing. I think you know what I'm saying. I'll carry on in the next video anyway. I'm probably just going to sit here and do a few short videos. Alright then, yeah, so that was my little message about what I'm trying to do on this channel. I'm just trying to be me. I'm trying to do it with no edits. I'm trying to speak from the heart, the soul and the mind. I'm trying to put it across to you just so that you become powerful. I'm not trying to build a team. I don't think that there's much strength in numbers like that, you know. as community we can solve problems, you know, but the problem starts in yourself. Oh, I've said enough. Cheerio. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments. You're always welcome to say stuff. Have a nice one.